Aha. Mhm. Mhm, mhm. Team harapin aku network ni. Halo, maaf yang ni ba? Hmm. Apa 20 orang gang, 50 gang ya le.
Good evening, one and all. You join us for this 2020 match between India and Sri Lanka. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
India won the toss ba?
The right call here, I'd say.
India ball toss करते हैं.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball.
Aduh, apa itu ham?
Right, so we're ready to get
T20
underway. There's always...
Mau kita orang kata T20 aja lah.
something special about the first delivery. It can really set the tone for a match. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Oh,
that's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Needs to be on target.
මේක මම 50ක් කරාද මන්ද බා මතක නැහැ 20 අද 50 අද ගත්තේ බලමු එහෙම වුණොත් ඕවර් 20න් පස්සේ ඔටෝ ප්ලේ දාන්න
Doesn't beat the infield. That's out.
oh no 2 wicket down
Gone. Nowhere near making it.
two wicket
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
8 runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 8 for 2.
2 wicket
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra. Square cut, finds point, no run. Edged it, no one there. It could be 4.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that. Was quick onto that in the infield. Four runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 12 for 2.
That was a more settled second over of the power play. Bowlers did well.
No. Terrible shot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
India 9 runs in the tournament
Beats the field with a great shot.
What a lovely
Light
shot.
shot, thank you,
Flown
light
to
shot.
the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Wild.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Couldn't get it through the field. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Lines up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
เอาเบรกเข้าไปหลังไปแล้วก็ไปแปรสินเดียวกันแล้ว
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Oh,
What a ball! India goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Gone. Fine catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
लाइट सोडत आहे Guwahati. Ada macam kawan kaiwan Lanka India.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Harman, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
I have got chucky.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. End of the over. 7 off it. Sri Lanka are 24 for 3.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run.
Ada match kau gaya tu, अनिवार्य India का है मालूम.
Cuts that off well in the
Baik aku
infield.
tag gila ni.
Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Sri Lanka weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Big edge. Where's that going?
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper.
Cái
No
hạt
more
ra cái
short
Lanka
balls
anh
this
đó đâu
over.
trở về đó rồi. Đi đất bay tiền. Oh,
Nicked it. Massive appeal.
ở
Might
đâu mình cố
just
lên
be
nó đi nóng
missing
rồi
one.
hơn mà. Đi bước đi.
Super catch.
Nó đang đi bên đó, đi. Anh cố đến đây gì nào nữa.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Misses everything.
India đó đây nó phải cắt. Bây hạt ra đang cái gì đó.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Needs to be on target. End of the over. And time for a little more freedom in the field.
40 for 4.
Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Chú đến chật ra gì đúng không?
Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Chú đến chật ra thì.
Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
Kia hăng luôn.
In the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
Dia pun mati saya wicket patrai ba wicket pahay ba ay. Meron full line ka na ba?
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Three runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 43 for 5.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Ho.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Normal T20 घाण करते हैं 50 का टाइम मधी में early
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into
India
this
lakono
match.
strike कट्टे
Rana from the south end. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't
Wicket
mind that too much. If they get it
yeah.
right, they just might get that wicket. There's a chance if it hits. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Massive outside edge. Rana with a huge appeal. Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack.
ah.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Needs to be on target. Nearly gets the edge.
Right that's right India विषय का घाण हो रहा है बोला तो रहा है
Can't get that outside the ring field.
End of the over.
4 runs
Sri
added in the
Lanka
over.
are now
Sri Lanka 61 for 5.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Wow, that's missed a lot.
What's the other right नहीं इंडिया और हता क्यों रहा है?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on.
66 for 5.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Abra mau segar belum ya baru dapat tiket sama. Kalau nanti tiket hotel.
Great shot, pulled
Ini kali
straight to
tiket
bat.
dan ini.
Square leg though.
Ya, ini ground depth bang saya lagi na. Bila ground kita mana lagi ni apa?
Out? No! Somehow it's missed everything. Huge! That has flown.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 9 off it. Sri Lanka a 75 for 5. Call from the south end. Brilliant diving stop.
Iya kan dua.
Big edge. Where's that going?
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Out.
Bowler and fielders look really confident. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
India lah konti saya ketek. Tahu.
That's the over. Sri Lanka
Oh, what?
32
Usia
for
kat ya.
6.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Sharma coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
One में T20 अग्गान करते बा 50 अग्गान लाने नहीं अग्गान
Cuts that off well in the infield. Trouble!
मजा मैच यार 50 अग्गान ഇതുവൻ വരുന്നു ആണെന്നെ കണ്ണപ്പറ
Doesn't beat the infield.
Oh. Catch it.
And gone. Brilliant catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Hey,
Big
team ini bola
opportunity.
sekolah
They've
mantar
worked
man.
really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
For 7.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Why they are too long? They are bad.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Whew.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Square cut, finds point, no run.
Oh, hati-hati. Aduh, kata orang istilah ready ba? Out.
Finds the edge. Silver staying put,
They got
but the
them out.
opposition have put in a huge appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings.
Oh, bisa
Didn't quite
terang
ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
Our team over is sugahan baru itu.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Lines up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Ada yang nama ada kena gan apa?
Was quick onto that in the infield. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Call from the south end.
Ya white.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Ada yang kena out bah.
They go up here, but it might
Out.
have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Out bah.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
Boleh ke bar bos dah hibat kali.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Aduh lah, kena siagahan dari itu.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Tak white pada. Ayo ada white banget dah lah.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Six runs added in the over. Sri Lanka are 97 for 9. Rana has been going really well here. Comes back on from the north end.
Anu atak nang jangan buat siagahan pulang.
Misses. How did that not hit?
Oh, CI. Ada warga yang lagi nang satu gitu.
Square cut, finds point, no run.
Oh, ada ini coba. Andare bagi nama keda ba?
Armour coming back into the attack. Needs a direct hit. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Sharma has had a
Sorry,
pretty
cover
good
lagi.
over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Rana to wrap up the innings.
Last one.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Harman, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Out. Berhentiannya gitu.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Kagetnya kasi hatay ba?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Ada ini kah?
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Aduh, like करणं, sub करणं, vote करना करो thank you.
Front foot punch down the
Ini kadang
ground and
apa
mid on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. 3 added in that over. India are 3 for none. Kumari, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the south end. Straight to the fielder. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
Like सिर्फ 10,000 thank you.
Tremendous shot. Came down the wicket. Looked like a quick
Yeah.
adjustment and just cut the ball away. Brilliant stuff. That's the over. India, 12 for none.
Well, they've lost a few early wickets already in the power play. At the moment, all they need to do is work the ball around.
Trouble. They've gone up here.
Mereka out ne. Out. Oh, nice. Turn out. Out. Didn't know it.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Perfectly timed.
4 runs.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Good fielding out in the boundary.
Hit one. Oh.
Goes over the top with that shot. Doesn't beat the infield.
Into the third
End of the over.
India
8
are
off it.
now on
India
20
20
to
for 1. Kumari from the south end. Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Target tega siapa itu? Mesti target depth ini.
That's gone for 6. That is a
Oh,
huge one. Mandana wants plenty from these bowlers.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Can she come back with a dot
Aduh,
ball?
angkat dah coba.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
BH. Dah balang edar dia.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Oh.
Starting to hit their
Ada banyak
stride.
hal.
A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Bowl.
Oh.
Stunning delivery.
This innings just cut short before it really
Shake
flourished.
eyes one.
It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh my, that's racing away.
That
Yeah,
showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Over, India are 42 for 2.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Swept away but finds the fielder.
Ada vote habis nanti. Excel tadi ni ada bah. Kali ngasin lah Excel kan nanti apa? Dek dulu.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Over the
Aduh,
infield
aduh,
with a
team
cracking
Japan
shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Kalah full panas saya dulu. Nama
Big
saya ni panas
edge.
saya. Ni panas saya. Ni panas saya.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Kalah full panas saya dulu.
Power and precision in that
Ih,
shot.
tering ya. Pergi makan apa?
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Boleh headphone apa? Apa?
Sri Lanka managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Iyo, panas saya.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Match drama ya.
Huge edge.
Ih. Habis.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to
Alah,
accept it and
semua
move on.
Udah hayat dia kau.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown
Alah,
over the
konsisten udah
boundary.
teman.
Edge, but it drops safely. A big one, 12 runs out of there. India, a 69 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Adapadu into the attack now from the north end.
for Sri Lanka.
Kalau di stadion itu boleh hati-hati.
Edged it. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
Is coming into bat for India. Please make her welcome.
Couldn't get it through the field. Got that away nicely.
Kayak kisah tuh kayak pesan sama rumah kali.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Can't get that outside the ring field. 4 runs added in that over. India 73 for 3. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Aduh,
Oh,
no.
my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it.
Aduh,
One for
itu
the
mati
textbook.
apa baru nih?
Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Sri Lanka needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Atapadu from the north end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
duit ni bah. Mesti kayak kau ni bah.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Four runs out of there. India are 85 for 3.
Dah so kan.
Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter
Dia huan
under
yang
pressure.
viewership dia.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot. Through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign
Dah
that you
langsung
want to
dah
push the
try
run
bah.
rate?
Rata kita tu tiada gaya bah.
Crack.
Ni balah aku bah.
Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
Tahu lah aku mau tanya.
The bowler looks really confident.
Ini kan out kan bah.
Pereira really considering using a review. May as well at this late stage.
I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble.
Bagi ham.
Dayol looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. India a 99 for 3.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Pereira, I don't think, will be too
Right,
happy with their
yeah.
bowler at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield.
Tahu ikan aku nak.
They need 1 to win.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Aduh, me matai gahan
Caress
wadin
that
ni bah.
nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Mardi ni ke?
Successful run chase.
Me mardi gahan apa?
Complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge
Ada
win
hater
and
aku, thank
fully
you.
deserved.
Kita kan wadin macam.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.
Viene la Iker ko thank you. Tama match